Beginning where we left off, of course. Let me use this first. Sorry?
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Let me see.
Sensible. Straight to business, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Victor? Yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
No.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Okay. Maybe we'll do this.
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Fascinating. Your fear response must be suffering from some impairment. Likely the result of a traumatic brain injury. I'd have to open you up to be sure.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the moment.
Sorry, I just wanted to use, Lion King reference,
Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Okay, can we get on?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Don't be rude. I could do respect that fully. Avoid yourself, but I'm not.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Okie dokie.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory.
Ooh.
Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
They just go enough chit chat.
Enray Range, Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity.
The paradigm is a self-centered
That one's
derivative
closer
take on the
than-
grand plan. That's how little the potential of the
Reminds me of
Celestial
Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot.
Do you
Hope
believe
these folk don't have to
Arcadia
wait as
shall ever
long.
return to how it was?
Wish.
I think we're gonna go here first, because like I said, it's the closest. And then we'll go to the farthest. What was that? Oh, you and we talked to.
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
Right.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only
Yes.
hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for. Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you got something for me?
Why would I read this? Get lost. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I don't like ooh. We have enemies. Oh, we do.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just stay with me.
Oh my goodness, I made a terrible decision. Oh god, I really made a terrible decision, haven't I? Rude. You guys okay? I thought there would have been a road down there, but apparently not. Maybe I will go to that one first then. Very nice. That is shiny. Yeah, leave it to me to find, you know, the shininess. Oh, that must have been the place that blew up. Okay, I'm not gonna regret my decision by sneaking through there. Am I gonna regret my decision going this way? Nope. I wanna take a shortcut. What's that? Okay, it's just a little quarry. They're not enemies. Is this going to be Boomer over again? How many of you have used the boomers and Fallout New Vegas and how to get through them? Almost wondering if we should go that way.
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone, correct?
Correct. There's a reason I'm gonna sneak around this way. Maybe something's looking after us, something sees us. Nope. Nope.
Reps tingling, all charged up. Lay low, Commander.
Oh,
Medics
crap.
moving.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I didn't realize I was gonna, you know, drop into something. Oh, well, this sucks. It was right there.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
What is that? We're gonna try going this way this time.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
I'm just gonna, you know. Ow. Go this way and hope for the best. You don't see me. I'm nobody.
Dress tingling. All charge.
Oh man, I meant to save. Just because I'm not running all that way again.
Hit him hard!
Nobody told me there were people here. Holy cow. Holy cow, you came out of nowhere.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Food, food. Oh, somehow I got healed. Okay, so you guys aren't gonna shoot me. Is this technically, yeah.
Active war zone? Your puzzler screwed on crooked?
Yes. Yeah, I didn't fire at you guys.
Go consume like a good
Guess they're survivors after all. Now, anyway.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can...
We can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you. See? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity,
I don't even know if I have
trustworthiness,
enough bits, my
and a
dude.
goodly dose of class. Wonderful. And with your sincerity assured by the bits in my pocket, I feel absolutely confident in your professed innocence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a whole mess of hassle I've got to dig myself out from under.
We get that quest done that fast. And I'm glad. Ew. That didn't... What is that? Oh, you're getting sick. I'm like, what the heck is that noise? What is this way? And should I save it? You're tamed?
Okay, Massey. Find them.
Oh. You okay? Oh, Daryl. You okay? You okay?
Hey! We're trying to train the Manosaur. Get out of the way!
Why are you hurting that poor Manosaur? It's rude. Alright guys, you know what? I'm gonna leave this here and I will see you on the next video. Go after our next places in the next one.